Finland and Ukraine, a love story written in blood and bureaucracy. Two countries far apart on the map, but bound together by a long, beautiful, extremely violent shared history. Some say it all began in 1918. Finland recognizes Ukraine's independence. Ukraine recognizes Finland's independence. Boom, diplomatic friendship achieved. Two newborn nations shaking hands like polite neighbors borrowing sugar. But no. The real history goes way deeper than that. Let's rewind a couple centuries. Back when both countries were stuck inside the Russian Empire like two kids trapped in the same IKEA playroom. And who does Russia bring to Finland during the Great Northern War? Why? Some of their finest subcontractors from the Ukrainian steppe, the Cossacks. Dramatic pause. Yes, those Cossacks. The horse-riding, moustache-twirling, vodka-powered freelancers of chaos who were technically some of the best cavalry the Tsar had, especially from what's now western and central Ukraine. And what did the Cossacks do in Finland? Well, let's just say they weren't here for tourism. During the Great Wrath, Isovia, these guys burned villages, massacred civilians, kidnapped women and children, enslaved people, and redecorated half of Lapland with fire. Classic customer service. But before you blame the Cossacks personally, remember, the Tsar didn't actually pay them. Not in money anyway. Their salary was looting and pillaging and whatever they could carry home on horseback. So yeah, when your entire income depends on how many villages you can set on fire before breakfast, you tend to get enthusiastic. Fast forward to the 1939 Winter War and World War II. Guess who shows up again? Not as Cossacks, but as Red Army conscripts? Yep, millions of Ukrainians fighting under Soviet command. Finnish soldiers didn't know if the guy shooting at them spoke Russian or Ukrainian. He was just the Rissa. So in a twisted way, Finland and Ukraine have been bumping into each other for centuries. First as victims and invaders, then as fellow ex-Russian prisoners, and eventually as modern-day friends bonded over a mutual dislike of being invaded by Moscow. And that is the real history of Finland and Ukraine. Not just diplomacy, not just independence, but Cossacks, chaos, conscripts, and centuries of please stop burning our villages. Strangely enough, it created one of Europe's most quietly loyal friendships.